phone and the platform to our chairman, His Excellency, the former Executive Governor of Bayelsa State, Seraki Dixon. Please, a thunderous round of applause for him. Former House of Reps member, former Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Let me begin by recognizing our mother, Her Excellency, the wife of our late father and leader, Mrs. Abacha, who is here, who is the matriarch of the Sani Abacha family. We recognize you. I also recognize the wife of the former Vice President of the Federal Republic, who is my elder brother and leader, Her Excellency Mrs. Namadi Sambo. Thank you for being here. I will at this point turn to my colleagues on the high table, and in no particular order recognize all of you who are members of the high table. I thank all of you, I recognize all of you who are here, the organizers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I bring you greetings and warm felicitations from the other side of Nigeria, from the creeks, if you like. Yes. And that's why, you know, we always talk about preserving the diversity and unity of our country, because that is the strength and beauty of our nation, isn't it? So I bring you greetings from my family and everyone else over there. And I want to extend my gratitude personally to the organizers of this event for the honor done me by not only inviting me, but asking me or offering me, or do I say mandating me to chair this occasion, which I thought should have been shared by someone much more qualified than I am. Because we are here celebrating and remembering a legend. And so, organizers, I thank you for that honor and privilege. And I thank my brother, Alaji, for making that happen. I thought I was coming here just to be one of the several attendees of this program, and perhaps have an opportunity to say a thing or two about the effect of the life and service of the late Sani Abacha to my people, Of course, you all know that one of the things he did was the creation of the great state of Bayelsa, isn't it? And since I became governor, 2012, I never hesitated 1 minute in giving honor and recognition to the man who gave teeth to the vision of my people to have a voice of our own by creating Bayelsa. And today, even though I'm here, not as governor, but I believe I have the mandate, not just of the government and the people of Bayelsa, but of the entire Ijaw nation, in using this occasion again, as we have done since 2012 and even before, in expressing our appreciation and gratitude to the wisdom, the foresight, and the courage that informed that decision of splitting Bayelsa out of Rivers State, our old state. As a matter of fact, taking the most underdeveloped parts of Rivers State, which is homogeneously Ijaw, and made it the first homogeneous Ijaw state We can't thank the Abacha family enough, can't thank the late head of state enough. And so, I have no difficulty ever since then in associating with anything that has to do with the man who made that vision possible. Because that was something that our founding fathers have been fighting for long. A lot of them died without seeing it. And I'm honored and I've not changed. And I want to state that Bayelsa Adijon Nation will continue to be associated with the memory and with the efforts that the organizers are making to preserve the legacies of the late Sani Abacha. God bless you all. Before I take my seat, I would like to say that, you know, Nigerians, we should learn to appreciate the contributions, sacrifices, and services of our leaders. Leadership is a very heavy burden. And all of us, in one form or the other, are leaders. And you have an idea of the sacrifices you make. And you continue to even make now. Even if you are not a leader in the governmental sense, you are a leader at several levels. Leadership comes with sacrifices, some of which you can't even quantify. Time you don't spend with your family, which is the most important family unit in a society, because you are serving your nation or your people. And then in this country we have this habit of demonizing the contributions and sacrifices of our leaders, forgetting that yes, criticism is normal and we should encourage it. We shouldn't run away from it. That's the beauty of a democratic, diversified society. But we should draw a line. We should draw a line and see the good things that people do with all our faults and frailties as human beings. Unless there's anybody in this audience who will claim perfection. Is there anyone here who claims perfection? Or is there any leader in this country or around the world who claims is perfect? So I want to use this opportunity, my dear friends, to urge not all of us, only all of us in this room, but all Nigerians, to have time to reflect and to honor and recognize the services and contributions that people make. And that is why I support what the organizers have done, and I've spoken with Doctor. I, my family, and my foundation will continue to support you in propagating the legacies of our late leader, because that's the right thing to do. And we should not castigate people endlessly, demonize people endlessly, and declare an eternal war against people and against families and even the dead. I don't think that is the right way to go for our country. I want to thank all of you who have continued to stand by the Abacha family all these very difficult years. As someone who knows a thing or two about the transitions of power, and Mrs. Namadi Sambo is nodding. Power is transient. So those who are privileged to occupy it should not abuse it. We know what it means when you serve, when you try your best to help people, lift people, support people, and when you leave, we know their attitude. We know their attitude. I just left, just about 2 years ago as governor. And we know how God used us to raise people, and still doing so. And so I want to thank all of you, most of you on this high table, and the several of you who are not here, but who continue to identify and support and show solidarity with Mama Ina and my brother Alaji and the children and grandchildren and members of the family. That is very important to me, because in this life, not many people know that loyalty, solidarity, those are essential aspects of honor and character. A lot of people think if someone is no more, it's finished. That's wrong. That's wrong. So I want to thank all of you who continue to stand with Mama and the family through these difficult years, and to let you know that you are not alone. There are so many children of the family, including me, that you may not be seeing, and we should continue this way. For this foundation, our prayer is that the good work you have set out to do will continue to grow from strength to strength. And I call for support from all well-meaning Nigerians, so that the other side, the good things that this leader did in his life and in the course of his service. Creation of states is just one. Look at Guaripa Estate. I hear that is the largest estate in the whole of West Africa. Huh? The other day I went to the Supreme Court. Look at these magnificent structures that the leaders at that time, from nothing and in very difficult circumstances. Look at the way they managed the economy at that time. Managing the country at very difficult times. And please don't get me wrong, journalists. I'm not here, and we're not here to endorse every action a leader takes or has taken. You understand? There may very well be actions people will criticize. That is normal and legitimate. But in doing so, we should not forget and throw away the baby with the bathwater. And it's not just in the case of Abacha. Look at our father like Jeragon, heading this country at the tender age of 32 or so, and leading a nation through a major, the most divisive civil war at that young age. Didn't even have a wife when he was head of state. And yet, with his colleagues, preserved his country. And all of them young. What I'm saying is that we should honor leaders, all of them. Honor them. While criticizing, which is normal, we should honor them. So that I don't take the place of the guest speaker. I have spoken only as chairman, but these are things I'm passionate about because they reflect my personal values. Value of faithfulness to friendship. Value of honor and courage. When something is wrong, you need to say, this is wrong. If something is right, you stand up to say so. And that's why I'm here, and that's why I've spoken this much. I didn't intend to. I want to once again thank you all for coming. Thank the organizers once again. And may God bless the effort that the organizers have put in. And I look forward, we all look forward to participating at the next event, by which time I hope you will have a large compendium analyzing the various aspects of our national life that our late leader touched upon. So that historians and posterity, people can assess, because history is always a better judge. That's all I can say. Thank you all for the time. God bless you.
God bless you too, Your Excellency. God bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for that. By the way, the center is also doing so much in data gathering. These are some of the things Professor Sadiq Abba perhaps overlooked and didn't mention. We're working on a lot of things. We're working on books, we're working on documentaries.